Hello everyone, my name is Pritam and welcome to another video of the C programming playlist. And in this video we are going to discuss about array of pointers or pointer array. Okay, now what exactly pointer array or array of pointers is, and what is the importance of it, where we can use it. Okay, so first of all, like, we can declare an array that contains a pointer in its elements. Okay, so that is actually like array of pointers means what? Array of pointers means like an array will be there, all the elements would be pointers. Okay, so if I draw the diagram, it could be something like this. For example, let us consider there are three elements in the array. Okay, like for example, this is the array. Okay, so all these are pointers. So this will point to some other elements in the memory. Okay, like this. Now for example, the addresses are, for example, here it is 100, it is 200, and here it is 300. Then it will contain 100, it will contain 200, it will contain 300. Okay, and now for example, like if the values are, for example, it will be 5, it will be 10, and it will be 15. It could be anything. It could be a character also. Okay, it could be a float as well. Okay, it could be like that. But yeah, it's up to you how you want to implement it. What is the need of this kind of structure in your code? So that depends. Okay, now this is the structure. Okay, now how will you declare it? Okay, so as I already told, like okay, so how it would be doing, like obviously, as it is an array. Okay, as it is an array, it has to be like all the elements, like for example, this one has to be integer, because these pointers will be of same types. Okay, this is an array, not a string. It could be homogeneous data types. So pointer to array, pointer to integer, or pointer to float, or pointer to character. So if it is pointer to character, then all the things will be character. If it's pointed to float, then everything will be float, just like that. Okay, so how will you declare it? Obviously we can declare like integer asterisk arr, okay, of, for example, 3. Now how is it like array of pointers? Okay, so it like arr is an pointer, arr is an array of pointers which are pointing to integer. Why? Because this bracket is having higher precedence than the asterisk. That's why arr is an array of 3 pointers pointing to integers. Cool. So that is how actually the thing is. And now let's discuss like where it can be implemented. Okay, and how you can actually use all these things. Like for example, it would be used in a graph. It could be used in a graph. It could be used in a customized data structure. Actually, this kind of structures we can implement. We can use to implement customized data structures. Okay, which will be needed in the data structures playlist. We will be talking about it, don't worry, when we'll be talking about graphs. Okay, and tries or B trees. Okay, so these are the topics, like this kind of customized data structure you can implement using this kind of structures. It's not like that in other cases also we cannot use. Obviously, in various purposes, it depends on the business logic. Always it depends on the business logic. Okay, I will show you some examples now. I don't think it will be easier for you to understand, but yeah, in later on, like in the other playlist, like data structure playlist, we will talk about it, don't worry. Now let me give you an example, where like how you can write the code on pointer array. Okay, let me take an example here. For example, this is the code. So array of pointers, so integer ARR of 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, okay, and asterisk PA, okay, pointer to an array, okay. So that's how the, like, and after that, like, for loop, okay, P of I equal to m% of ARR of I, okay. So now, like, I equal to 0, I less than 4, and we are printing it. Now let me talk about this, okay, how it is getting implemented. Now here in this code you can see that ARR of 4, okay, so there is an array of 4 elements, okay. Let me make it a little bit larger. Okay, ARR of 4 elements, okay. This is, for example, ARR of 0, okay, this is ARR of 1, obviously this is. So here you can see that, like, ARR of 4, that means 5, 10, 15, 20. So already we have done that, okay. This is the ARR of 4. Now after that we have declared, like, PA of 4, that's good, this one. Now here what we are doing, that we are actually storing all the addresses of each element to the like array of pointers, okay. Now P of I equal to ampersand ARR of I. When I equal to 0, then what? P of sorry guys, this will be P of 0, this will be 1, this will be 2, and this will be 3, okay. So what will happen, that obviously, so it will contain, like, this one will contain the address of this one, then obviously it will be 100, it will be 104, it will be 108, and it will be 112, okay. So that means what? Each pointer is pointing to an element of that array, okay. Okay, so this element is getting pointed by this one, this element is getting pointed by this one, so they are actually pointing to an integer only, they are not pointing to any whole array. Try to understand that, okay. They are not pointing to entire array, okay. After that, what we are doing, that for I equal to 0, I less than I plus plus P of A, PA of D, okay, percent D will be equal to, okay, the addresses, okay, we are printing, and also the value we are printing, okay. Let me put it like D, okay, and let me run. Okay, so here you can see 1024, 1028, 1032, 1036. So 4444, that means contiguous memory locations, 5, 10, 15, 20. All the elements are coming here. Okay, so now we will talk about array of pointers, and we will implement it in the 2D array. Okay, so there is a 2D array we have declared here, and pointer, obviously we will be needed 3 rows only, because there are 3 rows here only, okay. So that's why 3 columns, that's good. So if you see in the diagram, so this pointer to an array of pointers are pointing to, obviously, one dimensional arrays. These are the one dimensional arrays, okay, which we are pointing to, and like, obviously by that we can easily iterate the things. So to iterate the entirely 2D array, we do not need a complex thing called array of, like, integer asterisk P of, obviously it will be 3, so it will not be needed, okay. 4, it will not be needed like that. So we can use this one as well. This one is also good, and this one is also good. Any one of them you can use, and like, this is one kind of way to represent the things. You should know both, actually, to be honest, because wherever, what kind of business logic you are going to implement, what kind of optimization you will have to do, you don't know. So better to understand both the structures, and that's how you will be in a better position as a software engineer, obviously, right? Your basics, that for basics purpose only I am sharing all these things, okay. Otherwise there is no need, and in the GATE exam also such things may come, this kind of program may come, and they will ask you for output, okay. So that's why it is very much essential to know, see, okay. So what we are doing here is a pointer array, and what we are doing, P of I equal to ARR of I. That means this one, P of 0 is pointing to error of 0, P1 is pointing to error of 1, P2 is pointing to error of 2, and after that, okay, using this P of PA of I of J, we are going to actually run the code and we are going to see the output, okay, of the entire matrix. Okay, if you could see here, entire matrix is getting printed out. So that is all, like using another pointer we are going to achieve it. So that is how we can do. Okay, so this is the thing. This is all about like array of pointers. I would say to understand these things, to like you should practice more and more and more. And this is another code also, like where we have shown you like how actually the array of pointers are actually working here. Okay, so these are the basic two things, and I hope it would be useful for you. And yeah, in the next video we will talk about void pointers, which is very much important. I will show you what is the problem with the existing pointers, and then how will you overcome it using void pointers, and what is the application of void pointers. Actually dynamic memory allocation, malloc, alloc, relloc, all these things are actually void pointers application. So we will talk about them as well, don't worry. And if you are new in the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Watch out older videos if you are having any doubt, and please let me know in the comment section if you're facing any kind of issues. I will try to resolve them for sure. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, see you in the next video, guys.